Hello, all. If you're watching this, you and me are meant to be. And may God bless you. May He go before you, behind you, within you, and all around you. May He favor you and give you peace. So I watched on Netflix the new Tyler Perry movie, Medea's Family Vacation. The only real reason I gave this movie a chance is because a month or two ago I saw the man's David and Tamila Man in passing, and I spoke to Mr. Man briefly, so I gave it a chance. But it's nothing new. It's the same Medea stuff, the same antics. So while I watched the movie in its entirety, I skipped over the loud fussing and cussing and just the silly shenanigans in which they do. It's just I don't find it funny especially anymore now that I'm older, and I think at this point we can all just let these characters rest. I think at least for me, I don't want to speak for everybody. For me and majority of our generation, I think we're kind of over this trope and stereotype. I don't want to see emasculated father figures and beat down father figures in movies and all that. I know he has other productions that Tyler Perry does. Um, I'm just I'm kind of over it and played out. I'm tired of all the trauma, stories. It might as well be on Lifetime. I know there's other things that he has going. They may be good, but I'm just not interested. Nor did I find this to be anything Christian about this movie at all. It just wasn't. It was something to watch, but it didn't need to be seen, in my opinion. Nothing against the actors or anything like that. Um, the story itself is about Tyler Perry's daughter getting married, and a kind of he doesn't approve, and it's kind of a rushed, suspicious kind of a fashion. It's all something that could have been resolved, or if people would just communicate, effectively. Um, uh, Most of the male actors weren't really in the movie, besides Tyler Perry, and didn't really have much to do. Uh, Especially the husband to be. Nothing wrong with the actor. It's just they weren't given much to do. It was just a bunch of Medea shenanigans that I skipped through. So I maybe watched 45 minutes of the whole movie in its entirety, even though it's almost 2 hours. Please go to the Bahamas. And it's nothing to write home about. I think it's time to let all this rest. It's not bad, but not good either. Let this rest. I want to see these characters evolve, if they, which I doubt that they will. That it's for who it's for, but I would like to see something different, something refreshing. If you're going to continue this character for another 5 or 10 years, in my personal opinion, I need something more fresh. I think Boo, the Medea's Halloween, those kind of movies, they were a bit, a touch of refreshing and um, kind of a film. And I hope that would have continued, but clearly not. It's just the premise itself reminded me of a couple years back when there was this man on the internet talking about how he was paying for his stepdaughter's wedding and wasn't invited, or he didn't get to walk her down the aisle. The whole movie reminded me of that whole internet mess. The whole thing reminded me of that particular thing. Like it was like a parallel to it. But it wasn't for me. I wouldn't really watch this unless you're just, a huge mega fan of Medea. But even then, you need to stop being one, and you need to stop being one and find some other thing else to do. If you really are a fan, please, encourage, you know, Medea to be Medea, but in some type of refreshing way. This is just more of the same that I don't particularly care for it. But all right, bye.